What up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back in business, going through the grind. Um, just going through the hustle today. All right, so let's see, going over chapter 3 today. Exercise stuff. About right. Okay, so for some of you guys who haven't seen this, I'm going through Learning PHP by David Sklar. So I'm just kind of going through the exercise files right now. Store. So I'm just gonna go over chapter 3, exercise. Okay. Pull up my text editor. Let's create a new PHP file. Save as. I'm gonna call this one chap3.php. Awesome. Okay, here is the first one. Okay. Without using determine if true or false. Okay. Alright, let's go through this. So the first one, I'm just going to create a variable. First one is actually P. So let's see. A is equal to sign 100. So I'm going down this list, and there's about maybe seven of them, and I have to try to determine if they're true or false without running the code. So minus 100. Is this going to be true or false? This one should be false because it's a number. Okay. Go with B. Oh, you know what? Forgot to actually post this on Twitter. Go to okay, so I believe this would be false. It's a number. We can test that out later. So 0. And this one should be true. C is, we have a string false. And this one should be true. D is 0, 0 plus true. Okay, so this one, there is an integer in there, so I'm gonna say it's false. F 0.000, and that should also be false. Stay consistent. F. Now we have a string. 0 and press semicolon. trying to stay consistent here. This should be true. And string comp. Okay. False. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this does exactly. String comp. Let's see here. Pull up here. Oh. Okay. Don't know how to do something? Just Google it. So PHP. See what this baby does. Function compares to strings. String function is binary safe and case sensitive. This function is similar to string comp difference. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so basically what string comp does is it compares these two strings. So if they're equal, then it's going to return a value of 0. If this one's greater than this one, if the first parameter or first argument is greater than the second argument, then that means that it's going to return I believe it's a negative number. Well, if this is greater than this one, then it will return a positive number. But if this is less than the second argument, then it's going to return a negative number. So I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not really too sure with this one, and since it's returning a number, I'm guessing it's going to be false. Yes. Okay. So what's next on the list? Looks like we got one more. H. Okay, so we're using another comparison operator. So this one's a little bit weird. Okay. So let's just look this up. Okay. Comparison operator. I normally always go for W3 school because they always, they're always pretty straightforward with their explanations. So this is called the spaceship. Weird. Integer less than equal to greater than 0 is less than 0. Let's look at the example. Okay, so from this example, it looks like it's exactly the same as string comp. If the two numbers are equal, then it will return 0. If the first number is less than the second number, it's going to return a negative number, and so forth. Okay, gotcha. So this is going to return a number, so I'm guessing this would be false. Okay, let's go ahead and check this. So if A is true, then let's go ahead and echo out true. Else echo false. Okay, let me just pull this up. So local host / php / chapter. Oh, you know what? I gotta start my server. Let's see. Okay, we should be good to go now. Syntax error, line 10. I almost. Oh, you know what? I think I was reading this earlier today. Pretty sure this is only available in PHP 7. Let's see here. Let me pull up my terminal. Dash PHP -v. Check PHP version. Command line. Yeah, that's what I did. PHP -v. That's weird. Maybe if I pull up CMD. PHP -v. So in the command line prompt, type below, set path to PHP, path to PHP. Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna go through all that. That might be out of the scope of this video. So, let's see here. Uh, what I really like about the PHP documentation is how people can actually add comments to the docs, and sometimes the reading through the comments is a lot easier than reading through the docs, because most of the times these users they run through the same issues that you do, so they're able to explain it in a way that you can understand. Um, yeah, available as of PHP 7. And I don't know, I don't really even like the spaceship thing. I mean, I understand why they call it a spaceship because it looks kind of like a spaceship, sort of. But yeah, I'm just gonna do away with that. I don't think I'm ever gonna use that. Okay. Okay. A is false. So we were right. Plus 1 point. Awesome. So let's try B now. True. Plus 1. Awesome. Let's go for C. True. +1. D false. +1. Awesome. We're on a roll. Okay. Let's go with E. False. +1. And let's go with F. A little bit too hasty there. Got a little excited. Alright, true. +1. G. Okay. Let's curious to see how this one turns out. True. Huh. Interesting. Let's go ahead and return that. So we got a number back. Huh. Check. Type PHP. Okay, so it's returning an integer. What the heck would A be? Just double. Oh, you know what? I think okay, this makes sense. So if it's a float, which means it has a decimal place, then that means that it's gonna return false. So if I do another one, let's see, let's go with H equal to 12. Then that's gonna return true. Integer echo H. Yes. Okay, so if it's a float, that means it's gonna return false. But if it's just like a whole number, then it's going to return true. Okay, that makes total sense. Oh wait. Yeah. True. Okay, awesome. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna just comment this out. Move on to the next one. Okay, this looks like a fun one. So basically they gave me a little snippet of code and they want me to see what the output should be. So I'm gonna go age is equal to 12 and shoe is equal to size is equal to 13. Now if age is greater than shoe size, then we want to print message message 1. Okay. Else if shoe size plus age is greater than 20. Then we're gonna go ahead and print message 2. Else print message 3. So then at the end, we're going to print age is going to be age. We're going to concatenate shoe size is going to be okay, awesome. Alright, so we have both of these variables set, 12 and 13. So we're going to check to see if 12 is greater than 13, which is it's not. So this is not going to happen. Or yeah, this will not. It's not going to print message 1. So now let's go ahead and see that shoe size plus plus. Now that's going to be true. That's going to return true. Because if you remember from the last exercise, if it's a whole integer, then it is going to be true. So is age greater than 20? Make sure that's right. Yeah. So age is 12 and it's comparing it against 20, so that's going to return. Well, it's not even going to run. So that means this should print out message is 3. So the age is going to be 12 and the shoe size will be 13. Is that what they print? Okay, so first it's going to say, hey, message 3, and then it's going to be followed up by this. Okay, so message 3, and then age is 12, and shoe size is 13. Ooh. Awesome, we were right. Awesome. Comment this out. Let's go to the next exercise. Okay, so we are going to be using use a while loop. Print table, print a table of Fahrenheit and cells. Equivalent from -50 to 50 degrees. Okay. -50 degrees. Let's see here. 50. So we're going to be incrementing by 5. Okay, so conversion fair to see it. So we're going to subtract minus 32 times 5 divided by 9. Okay, awesome. So we're creating a table. So you know what? What I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to end this right there. So yeah, I definitely cannot spell. So if I spelled something wrong is because I just can't spell. Okay, so let's create our table. You know what? I'll make this fancy. Bootstrap table. Tables. Let's go with 4.0. I think last time I went with 3.37. Let's try out this new bootstrap. See if it's any different. So first thing I'm gonna do is add our bootstrap CDN. Cut out some. Oops. And we're gonna create our table. So, they really changed some things up here. Just looking for a table, man. I want a table. Awesome. Okay, this is exactly what we need right here. Just go ahead, copy this. See, let's make sure it prints. Okay. You know what? I'm going to actually put this in a container. So it goes to the middle. See that? Awesome. So I'm probably not going to use this. So let's change this to Fahrenheit. And we'll change this to Celsius. And T-body, we don't need that. Scope Pro, need this. We have 3 of them, so refresh. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. So now we have to do our while loop. So let's go back and read the directions. So use a while loop to print a table, Fahrenheit and Celsius equivalent from. Okay. So we basically have to convert. We're going to start it at -50. And we're going to increment by 5. We have to convert the Celsius or the Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so let me go ahead and create. So we're starting at, I'm going to just call it far to -50. You know what? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay, that's great. Something called var var -50. So we're starting at -50, and we're gonna loop through about 100 times. So we're gonna loop through. We're gonna loop through as long as it's less than 50. You want to loop through. Just continue looping. Let's see here. Loop through 50 times. Loop through until equal to 50. Not really. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Gonna just change it up. Container. This should be over here. There. Huge space there. Don't need that. So we're looping through until whatever we set is equal to 50. We're going to be incrementing by 5. So we're going to print Fahrenheit. So convert Celsius. Okay, I think I got it. So we're going to loop 50 times. Okay, so let's just go ahead and write it out. Var is less than 50. So while it's less than or equal to 50, you want it to print this out. Okay, so we're gonna have to echo this out. Don't forget the semicolon. Okay. And I will not be using this. Could. No. Don't need it. I don't need it. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Got butterfingers today. Okay. So, bam, bam. Gonna echo out this. And last but not least, we're going to be echoing out the TR. Awesome. So this is just going to be the number it starts at. Well, I guess we don't really need that. I suppose we're going to use a counter. Yeah, we don't need that. this will be the Fahrenheit. Var, and then we want to increment var plus equal 5. I'm going to increment it by 5 each time. And we want to do our calculation here. Okay, we'll probably do that here. So cell is equal to var minus 32 times 5 divided by 9. So I'm actually going to put these in parentheses. And that should actually loop through until var is equal to 50. Once it's equal to 50, it's going to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, and then it'll start off with -50, convert it to whatever this Celsius would be. The equivalent, yeah, increment by 5, and yeah, that should be good. So let me actually save that. Refresh it. Oh, 65 syntax error. What's the error? Are expecting semicolon. Oh. Awesome. So starting at -50, doing the conversion. You know, I like this, but it's a little bit sloppy. Okay, so I want to actually format this number right here. That's actually, might as well look PHP number format. Yeah, let's see if there's a temperature format. Okay, I'm just gonna format the number. W3 school. You know what? I gotta start using the documentation. Just trying to get used to it. So we have number format. It looks like we're gonna have some kind of number. I wonder if this is optional. Okay, let's look at these example. Oh, exactly what we wanted. Okay, so number, we're gonna say, hey, 2 decimal places. Okay. 2 decimal places, and we're gonna separate them with a dot. Okay. Number formats. Your number. Okay. Separate by 2. Dots and just an empty string. Oh, bam! We did it, boys and girls. Let's see. There's one more exercise to do on chapter 3. So let's see here. Modify your answer to exercise 3 to use for instead of a while. Okay, gotta use a for loop. So you have to loop 50 times. So we can initialize -50. As long as -50 is less than or equal to 50, then it'll just keep on going. And yeah, pretty much. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep this here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. So for I is equal to -50. So our -50. And as long as I is less than or equal to 50, then we want to increment I plus equal to 5. Okay, cool. So we don't need this anymore. So let's just talk through this to make sure this is gonna work. So we're initializing 50. We are comparing 50 to -50 to 50, and then we're gonna increment by 5 each time the loop runs. So the first thing we have is we're getting -50 and we're converting it to Celsius format, and we're gonna print out -50 go by 5. Now this should work. Oh no. Oh, rookie mistake. Come on, Sublime Text. 59. Oh, you know what? It doesn't know what this is. Bam, 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 bam. Fist bump. Yeah, we did it. Chapter 3 over. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So the next chapter is working with arrays, so stay tuned for that. I'm probably gonna release that video either tomorrow or yeah, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna read through this. But yeah, about it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream right here. This. Okay. Peace out. Tomorrow we're gonna be back on the grind, hustling. Gonna do some